and then
select
you
our
can, now wants to know the
time
time zone, so pick, we're way down at the bottom. And this matters because this has no sense of time until you
Central,
give it.
where are we?
Pacific.
Pacific. You wanna draw-
All right, so now you're fine. At this point in time, this is what's sitting here, and it's got 3 wizards here. Let's take a look though at the disk map. That'll show you what's attached to this guy. And so it has a system reserve partition, which it gave the letter D, 156 megabytes, and then it has the rest of it, 111 gigabytes with no particular volume name. So I could back that up. The only thing I'm missing is an external drive. I don't think I even brought one with me today, but we could plug a USB drive on here. Say 100 gig, 200 gig, 500 gig, be fine. Or I could actually use the that drive up there and USB cable it into here because I don't have an eSATA port.
Okay.
And then what you do is just run the wizard. So let's go ahead and click on the wizard.
So you're saying this we would be doing on the down system?
Yeah, let's say I need a, I need
Gotcha.
a backup of this system, but it won't boot.
Gotcha.
So we booted our own operating system because the one in here on this 110 gigabyte hard drive is corrupt.
Right.
So go ahead and back it up. You're welcome. And then it says, what do you want to back up? Well, I see these 2 things, so just go ahead and click on them both. Okay, and so that's what you're backing up. The only thing to specify is where you're going to, at what time. There's only one time, so we
Okay.
can't do anything but a full.
Okay.
And then next. And then where do you want to put it? Now we need
now
a
we need the
resource to put it
external.
and browse
Okay.
to that. And then that will, once you get that, that'll give next, and then it'll start taking a snapshot of
Okay.
that. It's all offline, you really can't do much else with the computer. It has a few tools over here. We can browse files. You see only one window at a time, it's not multitasking. It's Windows, but boy, it's like the junior version of Windows at the time. So you can say, well, when I'm looking for particular stuff here on the computer. I think it's on the data drive, which is, let's see, and there it is. There's my users folder.
Right. Okay. And then you can copy it.
Yeah, and so you can see, it lets you steer around, navigate like that. You can you can restore, you can verify images. So if I had a drive hooked up with StarCraft images, I could go through and do a verify of them to see if they're good. But the main thing is it lets you capture what's on a system onto a hard drive, and then you can use that to recover from.
Okay.
So it's called a recovery environment. It's a little mini version of Windows.
Okay.
And you can also use it to restore. So if I had a backup of this from a week ago, I can go to restore, pick up my SPF file, and it'll overwrite what's on this hard
So
drive.
is that how you were saying if we wanted to run our backups from being on that server, we could
Yes.
restore them onto that server using this?
Yes, that's exactly
Okay.
what we would do.
So
If we needed to say trash the Windows 2012, I just need this to be run in SQL Server, and I know that works because I've done that one. The only one I couldn't get to work with Small Business Server. You get your backup media. I got some SQL Server media up there right now, like Fresher. Put it in here and do a restore right over the top. Wipe out. It'll automatically wipe out everything that's on there, and now it'll become just a SQL Server.
Gotcha.
And it's going to become a hardware independent restore because this is different hardware than what SQL's running on. So you have to do it the process called HIR, but it's pretty much straightforward and automatic. You tell it what systems contain the drivers and things, which is always the boot disk. And then it goes and removes those. It says, "Where's your new drivers?" And then there's the drivers are on that server.
But this is a different process
Yeah,
than
it's
we
really
would
different.
use. When you were saying earlier about performance time, we were saying that it might be faster to run with the backup on that DRS server as opposed
that's
from
all
the
the
external
virtual
drive.
world. That's all
Okay.
for virtual, just like this.
Yeah.
But rather than pull it off of this type of disk drive, which is maybe a little slow, this internal disk drive is very fast.
But this isn't
you
how
gotta
we
get-
would load that on there. That would be a
No,
different
you don't
way.
need to. You just drag and drop.
Gotcha.
Those are just SPF files.
It's
You
just
just
a time.
drag and drop it.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's what that is now. I told it to build me a new one, a thumb drive, and I think it did.